Hey everybody, it's Dom from Lens Pro 2 Go and Lens Rentals, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have with me the Hollyland Mars 400S wireless video transmission system. And the Mars 400 system does one cool extra trick that definitely sets it apart from other wireless transmission systems out there. So I'm excited to talk about this today. So in this video, I'm going to do a quick overview of what comes in this kit, as well as give you a quick tutorial on how to set up the Mars 400 system. Alright, so in this kit, you get two main units here, one being a transmitter and the other being the receiver. So nothing groundbreaking there, but what's neat is they are color-coded, and the red marks the transmitter and the blue the receiver. The units themselves are practically identical, however. The only physical difference being that the inputs on the receiver say out, where on the transmitter they say in. On the top, there are spots for two antennas with this little raised area in between here. For the bottom, it's really just a nice locking shoe mount connection with that color-coordinated locking ring, as I mentioned before. And also, that shoe mount has a 1/4-20 thread at the bottom there too. On this side, you just get your factory info and make and model and stuff. And on the other side, you get one vent up here, and this is where your SDI port is, which is nicely recessed into the body there. On the back, you have an L series battery port, and to the right of that, you get a USB-C in. Your power button is next to that, and when you turn that on, it clicks into a position that's flush with the rest of it, which is really nice and sort of foolproof. Under that is your full-sized HDMI port, and finally for the back, you get a locking DC power port. Alright, on the front of these units, you get a nice bright screen that's about 1.5 inches wide with 3 buttons to navigate here on the side. And finally, next to that screen is a nice large raised Hollyland logo. So that's it for the units themselves. Like I said, they're pretty much identical, other than the fact that the transmitter has video in hardware and the receiver has video out hardware, and you get these color-coded locking rings on the shoe mount. So quickly moving on to the rest of the stuff that comes in the kit, which really isn't much, but it comes with 4 antennas, 2 for each unit. It also comes with 2 threaded shoe mount adapters, 2 medium-sized L series batteries, and you can actually charge those batteries via USB on the side of them, and you can charge both at the same time using this dual USB block, which is great too. Alright, so that's everything that comes in the Hollyland Mars 400S kit. Now, I'm going to show you how I got all the things that come in that kit hooked up into this setup that you see in front of you here, just to show you how easy it is, because this is a truly really streamlined system. And once I show you that, I'm going to show you one more cool trick that the Hollyland allows you to do, which I think really sets this kit apart from other things like it. So first, I want to figure out which Hollyland unit goes on which piece of gear that I'm using and how I'm going to mount it on. The transmitter is easy enough. That's just going to go right in the hot shoe of this Sony camcorder I have here. And notice how it's aligned with the length of the camera, which is great. For the receiver unit, I wanted it right on top of my Ninja 5 here, so I just used a 1/4-20 to 1/4-20 adapter and screwed it right in the top. Now it's time to figure out video connections. The Ninja 5 is an HDMI only monitor, so my choice is pretty much made up for me there. But for the camcorder, I have the option of connecting via HDMI or SDI, so I'll do SDI. Once all those connections are hooked up, now I'm going to grab my antennas from the kit and get 2 secured to the top of each unit. Alright, next I'm going to figure out how to power these units, and on each you have the option of using direct DC power in or using an L series battery. Now that each unit has power and a video source / destination, we can turn them on using the button back here. And I'm going to look at each unit to make sure I'm on the correct channel, and if I'm not, I can go to either unit and press the up or down arrows, which will loop through a list of 8 channels. If you've made a connection, you will get an image on your monitor, and you should notice that this signal is super clean and fast with very minimal latency. This system can only transmit up to 1080 60 frames per second, so if your camera is shooting in a resolution greater than that, make sure to set it so that it's outputting only 1080. You can access the menus in these Hollyland units by pressing and holding down that center button for over 3 seconds. Then you'll notice a few options for the operations of this unit, including the fan speed, some network options, and just some system stuff. So that's everything you're able to do with the Hollyland Mars 400S kit by itself, but like I've been saying, it can do one more thing that I think is a really big turn on for those who use this kit or would like to, and that's monitoring via mobile device. All someone has to do this is download the HollyView app from Hollyland, make sure it recognizes your units, find the Wi-Fi network that the devices are generating, connect to that network, and when you get back to the app, you will have a pretty decent video feed there, and you can even have some control over the camera from this app too, which is great. And I say the signal is pretty decent because it certainly lags a bit, and it definitely does better when the transmitter isn't moving around a ton. But still, if this was just so that a client could see how the shot is turning out as you're setting it up, without getting them their own actual wireless monitor, this is an awesome solution. Alright, so that's pretty much going to wrap up this video on the Hollyland Mars 400S wireless video transmission system. So, as always, if you have any questions about the pieces of gear in this kit or how to set them up into a rig like you see in front of you, drop a comment in the comment section below and we'll start a discussion. Also, if you happen to like this video, hit it with the thumbs up button down below to let me know you liked it. Finally, if you're not already, subscribe to the channel, and if you are subscribed, you can hit that little bell button down there too to be notified whenever we post new content, which is every week. So take care, and we'll see you in the next one.